guys? Madden Marine back at you again with another YouTube video for Madden 23 with our Madden 23 Saints theme team. Now we got another card. Is it Rudy Poo? Yeah, it's kind of Rudy Poo. You know, it is what it is. But it's 76 overall, Mr. Andrus Peat. You know what I mean? Just to kind of solidify that O-line just a little bit more. He's about 77 strength, which I'll go ahead and show you his stats here. We'll go ahead and go to his stats. He's a 77 strength, 74 awareness, 76 pass block, 76 pass block power, 70 pass block finesse, run block 74, run block power 76, and his run block finesse is 72. So not a bad card for where we are in MUT right now. If we were further along in MUT, I'd probably say, nah, let's not, you know, this isn't the move. This isn't the move, you know what I mean? But as you can see, 76 overall. Andrus Peat is on our O-line at this point. Nothing's really changed with our team. We still got Andy Dalton as our backup. Jameis Winston is our starter. Traquan Smith, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave. And on defense, we switched up a few things. And this is something that I wanted to talk about before going into the gameplay video, which I'm going to go into here in just a sec. A lot of people are discouraged. I'm finding a lot of people contacting me and saying, hey, man, you don't play with this team. You don't, da, da, da. But I do. I play my seasons with this team because I say to my, one of the things that you can do, especially if you run a God squad like myself, you ask yourself, you say, well, if I can run this particular formation or this particular set with this team, then I'm definitely going to be able to do it with a God squad. Does that make sense? Right? So with each upgrading of cards and things like that, I have to upgrade to make this team fit what I'm trying to do. Does that make sense? So I'm not out there trying to do something that's just really not possible with this team. Because, make no mistake, you need the best of the best to be able to compete, especially in MUT Champions. You know what I mean? But you still can compete if you set the team up the way it needs to be. And I'll show you that here in a sec. So basically what I do is 85 overall Marcus Williams at the top, still 83 overall Von Bell's at the top. Both these guys are at the top because their speeds are 85. Both of them are 85 speed, right, with the theme team. I would have put Tyrann Mathieu up here. He is a zone archetype, which I would rather have up top, but he's only 83 speed. Marcus May, to me, doesn't play well enough for me in coverage like I would like him to. And Marcus Williams he's just always around the ball. He'll snatch it right out of the air. As far as the linebackers, I like that we got Sam Mills. And like I told you guys in the previous video, that if you don't have to get Sam Mills, it's not a must right now, then don't do it. Legends are coming soon. Hopefully he'll be one of the legends, but if he's part of this all Madden program, he probably won't. But hopefully in the near future, he'll get the upgrade. And then if he gets Lurker, he'll be usable. Because right now he just doesn't jump at all. I mean, even Demario Davis, but he does make a play in this gameplay that I'm going to show you. He doesn't jump at all either. All right. You have to set the team up to fit what it is you're trying to do. Like I play a lot of nickel. So for me, Trey Hendrickson and Alkeep Muhammad are fine for now. You know what I mean? The big studs I have in the middle are D tackle Sam Adams and Cameron Jordan as my D tackle. Now he's an 86 on the outside, but he's about an 81 at D tackle. And this is what I mean by, making moves to set yourself up for success so that you can win ball games, because you can win ball games with this team. I promise you that. All right. So over here, you see I've got Sam Mills right here at the number 1 spot. Demario Davis here at the number 2 spot. Now I keep Demario Davis in because he's taller than Sam Mills, and he plays a little bit better than me as far as the run game. Sam Mills is okay, but to me, kind of stutter steps when it comes to making plays, and he's just really, really short. So what I do is, since I've got a great safety in Tyrann Mathieu, I put him there. You know what I mean? Mostly at the number 2 spot. I'll put Tyrann Mathieu at the number 2 spot and Demario Davis at the number 1 spot because he's a faster user. So even though he's a little clunky, I still can. I tend to user him pretty decent. You'll see that in the gameplay video. Now the cornerback situation. Now in the specialist spot, they've got Marshawn Lattimore at the the slot corner, which is great, I didn't know at first, but it's actually great. I thought I'd be able to put CJ there and then he would end up showing up in the slot corner spot, but he doesn't. So what that does when the game starts, since I run nickel, Marshawn goes to the slot position. CJ Gardner-Johnson goes outside, Alontae Taylor goes outside. A great combination for me. Alontae Taylor is only like 83 speed, but he does pretty decent in man coverage and zone, So it sets up pretty well. So this team, when you look at things, look at the outer parameters of the team and what you got going on. I always look at the outer parameters. Like I said, I got, my two fastest safeties on the top. I don't have my two fastest corners outside, but you can do that and put maybe you could probably put Alontae. I would if you're running me, if you're running this team anyway, you'll want to run mostly zone. This team right now, as far as man coverage every play, like I see some people doing, that's again what I talk about, setting yourself up for success, knowing what your team can and cannot do, and getting out there and winning ball games. Does that make sense? All right. So same thing with the offense. The offense, you're gonna need to run shorter routes, quick throw plays where you can get the ball out really, really fast. A lot of running the ball to keep your opponent guessing, things like that. Set yourself up. Don't create the narrative that, I just can't win with this team because everybody else has got these. Look at the Mad Marine. He's got this many coins. He's got a super squad on the end. Yeah, I do. I've got two. But I show you guys that you can win with this team. Now, that being said, we're going to get into the gameplay. I'm going to show you guys a game that I played earlier with this team. And we didn't start off so well, but I think you guys will enjoy what you're about to see. So we're gonna go right to it. And here we go. This guy was talking cash money now. He was talking cash money about my Saints and all this other stuff, but for the most part, he, we did what we had to do. We did what we had to do. That's our top three: Sam Adams, Jameis Winston, Chris Olave. I don't know, guys. Tell me, man. Do y'all think Chris Olave, does he get open? Does he make plays for you? Because 88 speed, and he's still just not making those plays. He's the same speed as that new Justin Jefferson card, correct? Just doesn't. And I don't know if it's just the route running or what. He just does not get. They lock him up. They lock him up. It's very rare that he's open. Now on this play, as you can see, that's another thing too. Make sure you're controlling somebody within the special teams unit, because these guys will fly right past. They'll hold on to your guys and fly right past you. So you got to make sure you're holding on to somebody within the special teams unit, so that you can if you have to, you can make a play on your own. As you guys can see, we're going to the nickel. We're kind of checking out personnel, things like that. We start off with two linebackers. Sam Mills, as you guys can see, at the 1, and then DeMario at the 2. We bring the safety down a bit because, safeties play pretty good. Like I said, Marcus Williams is pretty good in coverage. And I'm controlling Lattimore. So I'm right there waiting on the underneath route. I know he wants to throw that. I'm like, all right, he's going to get, and that's everybody this year. They're throwing the drag routes, dinking and dunking. We're all doing it. You know what I mean? Because you can't, the field sense is really, really difficult to get used to. Have you guys gotten used to that? If you have, let me know in the comments how you feel about the whole field sense and, the passing mechanics this year. It's a little rough on your mans. It's a little rough on your mans. I'm not throwing the best balls, but in this game, you'll see that the passing is starting to get a little bit better for me. I've changed my settings, and maybe I'll do once I get a little bit more used to the passing, I'll do a video about, where I have my settings as far as the pass game. Now, as you guys can see, Sam Adams did shed there. Mixon's just a tough runner. You know what I mean? Like I said, this game started off really, 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 really shaky. Real shaky. All right, so now, as you guys can see, I think I told you guys about this in the last video, controlling different players. So now I'm on the other side, and great play by Gardner-Johnson. Not only Randy Moss. That was a great play by Gardner-Johnson on Randy Moss. Like I said, putting yourself in positions to win ball games. These guys can fare up pretty decently against, your opponent if you know what you're doing. And here's another thing. If you notice, I'm not moving around much except my user, right? Except my user. Try not to do too much with this team. Try not to do too much on defense, because you will take yourself right out of the play. Make maybe one adjustment if you need to, set your contains or something like that. That's cool. Maybe make one adjustment and leave the formation alone. See what I'm saying? I'm barely moving. I'm barely moving. I'm barely moving. Boom. Okay, so he gets it out of there. It's 2nd and 10. It's 2nd and 10. I mean, this guy was moving the ball for the most part. He was talking a little whatever. As you guys see the little speaker in the corner, he was talking a little whatever. But we just kept our composure. Look at that Cam with that nice shed. You see Cam with the nice shed? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. You need Cam in that middle, guys. Don't play Cam on the outside. That's not smart. Put Cam in the middle for now. You know, there is going to be a point in time where he's going to probably be getting overpowered unless he gets a new card. But when he does, put him right back in the middle. All right, so we're on Sam Mills now. I do like that Sam Mills is short. So he he's easy to move around. As you guys can see, man, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is making plays on that outside. Look at that, number 20. Bam, knocking the ball out. Look at that. And I ain't got nothing on him, guys. I ain't got no short route KO, none of that on. He's just making plays. So now I'm back on Davis. You know what I'm saying? We're back in the nickel. I think this might be, yeah. Boom. There you go. See what I'm saying? See? Unfortunately, I give this ball right back, but I made a play on it. You know what I mean? Mixing it up, making your coverages look the same. You know, in between cover 3, cover 1, cover 0, whatever you're trying to do, make your coverages look the same. That way they don't know what you're doing. You know, if you're going to baseline. If you're going to baseline and then you call a man coverage play, make sure your man coverage guys are aligned with the guys that they're supposed to be playing, because it's still going. You'll see a few examples of that as well. All right, so we go for the run and play here. We get stuffed. Didn't do too well right there with the run and play, but just basically trying to fill out what the strengths and weaknesses are at this point in the game or at this point in the year with this team. So I'm going to go to the outside, I believe. No, I gave it right back. I told you guys I gave it right back. I'm sorry. I gave it right back. Yeah. Again, I told you guys I'm really, really trying to. I did try to put it up over his head, but I'm really trying to get used to this pass. This passing is tough. This passing is tough. You can't be no Rudy Poo with this pass. All right, so here we go. I switch up. Like I said, I made a little bit of an adjustment with this, and he does that whole user playmaker thing. I don't even know what kind of route that was. He just came across and made him go up. I don't even know what he did there, but he was pretty proficient at putting the ball where it needed to be. So I can't applaud him for that. All right, so here we go with a little bit of a blitz and some man coverage. DeMario does a good job of staying with his guy, as you guys can see. He did a really good job of staying with his guy. That's why I didn't want Sam Mills out there, because that would have went right over Sam Mills' head into the hands of the receiver, and I can't be having that. I can't be having that. And here's the other thing. You guys need to watch the players too. Watch the players on the field and make sure, like, they're making plays. If they're not staying with their guys, sub them out. Sub him out. Look at that. He right there on it. Who is that? That's Alontae Taylor, 83 speed. You know what I mean? Good matchup against the 85 speed Parnell. All right, so now I put Matthew in the game, as you guys can see. All right, so I'm using Matthew now. All right, Von Bell getting beat. That's all right. That's all right. That's Kyle Pitts. That's okay. That's okay. This is where a lot of people get rattled. This is where a lot of people, they start to, worry a little bit, when the Madden Marine, is on the other side of the ball doing this kind of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But this is where they worry a little bit. You know what I mean? But we don't worry on this side. We don't worry on this side. We keep balling. We keep balling. As you can see, it's going to be real rough for us here at this beginning. But just keep watching, guys. Just keep watching. Check this out. Check this out. We're going to make a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm looking at the clock. I'm making mistakes. I'm like, all right, I got this much time, or I got this much time. As you see, special teams plays pretty decent. They play pretty decent. I get down there, get down to the 32. Not bad. Not bad. Now, the playbook I'm using is the John Madden NFC playbook. I don't know if you guys have any, experience with any of that. Leave the comments down in the comment section. Let me know if you guys play, what playbook you guys are running with. There's a lot of nice run plays in here. As you can see right there, we scamper for about 15 yards right there with Kamara. I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. If you notice, guys, again, I'm playing to the strength of this team. We've got 2 decent receivers. with decent speed, 84 and 88. You don't want to do too much. Boom, right underneath. My man Adam Prentice. Adam Prentice, right underneath. Doing a great job. We just moving down the field. You want to take your time. Ding, dunk. I see a lot of y'all out there trying to throw them long bombs. That ain't Madden this year. That ain't Madden. You'll get your butt spanked real quick. Real quick. All right, so here we go. We try this play. I think we get sacked on this play. I think I made a really bad read there. No, I threw a pick. Again, gave the ball right back. Gave it right back. He goes up 14 points. Now, some of y'all might be scared after 14 points. But again, not the Madden Marine. Y'all just stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. And look, guys, Jameis is a decent quarterback. I'm just not, I'm not really good with the new passing mechanic this year. I'm really trying. I've gone to practice mode, but it seems in practice mode that it kind of differs from, actual gameplay. So that's something to be aware of. When you go to practice mode, if you think you're doing great, hey. And my suggestion would be practice offense only just so you can kind of get a feel for what it's like. Just to get a feel. Change the adjustments here and there. See what works for you. Again, same thing with this Saints team. See what works for you. Put people where you want them to be. Put people where you think they're going to make plays. Things like that. That's what the Madden Marine does right on over here on this channel over here. All right, so we back on offense again. All right, get a block. We almost cribbed it. We almost cribbed it. So like I said, the special teams is looking nice. Again, we go back to one of these simplistic plays. Real simplistic play. That's what I like about this book. It's not doing too much. I hate that I can't find it in regs because I really don't know what to run in reg. Okay, so you got Kamara right there underneath. He doesn't get any yardage here. We don't get any yard. We get right back to the line of scrimmage. But those are plays like that when you see people blitz. You know what I mean? You want to throw plays like that where somebody's doing like a quick out because you got to get it out of there real quick. Got to get it out of there real quick. All right, so we find this out. You know what? Let's just run right at it. Let's run right at him. And this trap play out of this near or whatever this far formation or whatever this is wasn't half bad. Got picked up about a good 4 or 5 yards there. So we said, all right, let's go back to it one more time. So we go back to it again. But this play is so good because, okay, boom, to the outside, to the inside, Kamara. Don't hold the sprint button down before you get to those holes. Find those holes, then hold the sprint button. Find the holes, then hold the sprint button. All right, so here we go. We're going straight to the outside. That's a nice little zone run play right there. You see how that blocking was over there toward the edge right there? You got to play to the strength of this team. You see my man Andrus Peat? I know y'all did. Y'all need to watch number 76. Watch him. He's doing a pretty decent job of blocking. Look at this. Boom, move that dude out the way. Adam Prentice, another 4 yards for the first down, guys. Little stuff like this, just little movements down the field. Will help you create momentum. Now, we about to gash his ass right here. Excuse me. We about to gash him. Watch this. Kamara to the outside. Boom. Nope. Kamara gone to the crib. On a beautiful counter play. Look at that. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? No need to get rattled. This guy's good. Don't get me wrong. He started off real good. He's either real good or I'm extremely bad. But if we can't get him in the wash, get him in the rinse. Can't get him on offense, you get him in defense. You got to be patient. Make sure you're punting your balls. Playing smart, especially with a team like this, you got to play smart. You can't trust that you're going to get the first down every time. As you guys can see, I'm using that guy. That creates an opportunity for the computer to get a release on a lot of those special teams guys. It's really, really important. All right, so here we go. So now I want to come out in a little something different. He's not expecting this, so I'm coming out in man coverage. Still baseline. Okay? And they're doing a fairly decent job of keeping up. Okay, so Chauncey gets beat right there. You expect that. That's Randy Moss. Hey, that happens. And I even played over the top on that play. Okay, so we come back again. Now he thinks we're probably in that same man coverage. Now we're in cover 3. Well, no, we go back to man coverage again. This time cover 1. All right, he quick hikes us here. We should have changed the play here. I should have changed the play, and he got me. He got me. Boom. He got me right there to the 1 yard line. Right there to the 1 yard line. Now I'm thinking to myself, all right, 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left. Is he going to get in the end zone? Is he really going to go for it? He really going to go for it? And he does. And guess what? We right there. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Boop, should have been to the crib. Should have housed that. Should have housed that. I just needed Henderson to be just a little bit faster, but we should have housed that. Again, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is an excellent card to have on that outside, guys. He plays corner to me better than he plays safety. So if y'all, if y'all trying to kind of mix your roster up, I would test little things out, especially before you go into Mud Champions, trying stuff, All right, so here we are, second half. Not looking good. We down 7 points, just 7, but we down 7 points. Now he's talking, who that, you probably can hear him saying, who that gonna beat them Saints, all this other stuff. He's going on and on. I'm gonna beat them Saints. Okay. As you guys can see, the blocking for the special teams is not bad to have such a low overall team against, a higher overall team. So we doing our thing. We go to, the dot twins formation. We're just trying this playbook out, guys. We're just trying to feel something out. Because right now, we really haven't gotten our footing as far as, passing or whatever it is we're going to do. Okay. Stop for, may have gotten back to the line, may have gotten 1 yard. Yeah, good little stop by him. Good little stop by him. Good little stop. Don't really know what I do here. I can't remember what I do here. Yes, that was a perfect placement. I just did what I did in practice, right over the guy's head into the seam area. As you guys can see, beautiful, beautiful pass by Jameis Winston. Like I said, it's not Jameis Winston, it's me. So if I make Jameis Winston look bad, guys, y'all put that on me. It ain't Jameis Winston, guys. It ain't Jameis. For all you Saints fans out there, for all you Saints theme teamers, it ain't Jameis Winston. It's me. It's me. All right, so here we go again. Another play action play. He probably thought we were going to run it. Boom. Tried to get it over there to Chris Olave with the, pass, rectical. Couldn't quite squeeze it in. That's okay. That's okay. Couldn't quite squeeze it in. Couldn't quite squeeze it in. So here we go. We go with the HB wham play. Actually, no, we go with the 4 verticals here. We go the 4 verticals. I hit Michael Thomas right there in the seam. Bam. Beautiful play. He's only like 81 speed. But when you're going up against these guys and you're running the ball and you're doing what you need to do, they don't know what you're going to do next. So here we go. Not much, not real good right there, number 78. That's McCoy's guy. That was McCoy's guy. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We had O. I was scared to kind of throw it in there. I saw O later on, but I was just like, I don't want to throw it. I just don't want to throw it because like I said, I'm just not comfortable with the passing yet, guys. I'm just not comfortable with the passing. We're going to get there, though. We're going to get there. I promise you. So we go back to that play again. Okay. Bam. Adam Troutman wide open. We throw it right over his guy. Boom. The reticle right there. Beautiful, beautiful throw by James. Like I said, once I get this passing down, I'm going to be A1. I'm going to be a problem. Watch what I tell you with any team. All right, so we do like a little wham play here. I want to see how this play works. Like I said, we're experimenting. Decent hold right there. We just needed him to kind of hold his block. A little bit of a better O-line, we probably would have got through right there. Like I said, like I told you guys on the last video, if you guys want, substitute guys where you think the weak spots are. That's up to you. But me, I'm trying to give y'all full, theme team gameplay just to show you guys that these games are winnable. All right, so we don't quite get there with Kamara that time. Don't quite get there. All right, so we go back with it one more time, and I think this particular time, I think we actually get in there. We do. We get in there. Watch this. Boom, boom, boom. In there. Now it's 14-14, guy. This guy's probably over there losing his mind like, dang, I was just picking this dude. I'm doing whatever I wanted to do. Now it's third quarter. Third quarter, so we can't make no mistakes. Can't afford him getting the ball back. None of that. None of that. We ain't trying to do none of that. None of that weak mess. None of that. All right, so we finna kick the ball off. His third quarter. You know, these Saints, you know, who that, and the Saints fans who that, and everybody hooping and hollering, everybody ready, you know. So we hype now. We getting ready to go down the street and get some gumbo. Because we hype. All right, so we kick the ball off. He gets the ball back. Like I said, our special teams unit, make sure you guys are controlling somebody because it allows for the guys to block shed more easily, or they'll get held up and somebody will run the touchdown back on. I had that happen one game where I put my controller down. I was doing something, and guy ran it all the way back. So, okay, now I'm back out in man coverage again. I'm out in man coverage again, okay? But he makes a critical, almost mistake. You see what I'm saying? These guys are really keeping up. They're really keeping up. He don't know if I'm in man. He don't know if I'm in zone. I'm switching it up on him. All right, now that I see that's giving him problem, I'm gonna go to it again. Now it's time to put pressure on this guy because I want to cause a fumble, a sack, or something, put him back some yards, and boom. As you can see, he got to get it out of there real quick. Real quick. Real quick. You know, we can't just sit back there now and just let him dot up the zones. Dot up the zones. Okay, here we go again. Man coverage. And I think right here is where he makes his biggest mistake. Watch this. Here we go. Nope, got the first down right here. Got the first down right here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But a mistake's coming. A mistake's coming. A mistake's coming. I got out of the cover, the cover one or the cover zero, and got into cover three. I was like, you know, but hey, it is what it is. Trying to fool him. Didn't do, like I said, don't do too much or you take yourself out to play. I'm still in the play. I'm still in the play. I'm still in the play. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I think this might be cover zero. This cover zero again. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's cover zero again. Boom. We get us a nice sack. Now that right there might be what Sam Mills is good for. Getting in there on the sack. That's probably about it. Because he's real tiny. Go right through the line. And boom, as you can see. So now we put him back. Now he got problems. And this is where he's going to make a critical mistake. Right here. Y'all like critical mistakes, don't you? As you see, I subbed in Tyrann Mathieu right there, number 32. Here comes the critical mistake. Here it comes. A critical mistake. And there my man Tyrann Mathieu with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful interception, guys. We right back in the game. With 3 minutes and 19 seconds, this dude was talking all kinds of cash money, talking about, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to beat them Saints, whoop, the whoop, the whoop. No, you ain't beating nothing but your meat. That's it. That's it. That's all you beat. So there goes 7. As you can see, 76 is in there. He in there trying to make a play. He trying to open them lanes for me. All right, so we go to this play thinking maybe we could get a high-low concept, which we had on one side. I didn't see triangle open over there. He was open for a second, but I just didn't see. He played kind of a you know, like a cloud on one side and then, you know, a hard flat on the other side. And that's something you guys can implement too. You know, when you playing cover 3, switch that up. You know, put a hard flat on one side, put a cloud flat on the other side, or do this or do that, you know. Do different stuff. Boom. Right there to Adam Troutman. Adam Troutman hasn't been bad for me. He's a little slow, but he hadn't been bad for me. So we go for it here, and we had triangle wide open, and we go to the wrong guy. Or basically, honestly, it really wasn't the wrong guy. It really wasn't the wrong guy. He just put that ball kind of a little bit more toward the safety than he did. Okay, so then he did the receiver. Okay, so as you guys can see, I had to switch the play up. I was base line. If you're going to base line, if you're going to run man coverage to make it look the same, make sure if your play needs to be flipped, to flip it. You know what I mean? Because you'll get caught off guard like that. All right, so here we go. We see how the play art's working. We flip the play to make it more feasible. All right, so he gets that. He gets that. He's, you know, he big balling. He big balling right here. He big balling right here. But just trust me, he's gonna make a critical mistake. I know you guys saying, "Well, dang, they getting burnt in man coverage." Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Just worry about what you need to worry about. Worry about what you need to worry about. Here we go. Here we go. This is where he makes his critical mistake. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson again with a beautiful pick. Now watch him, guys. What in? Boom, out. Oh, to the sideline. Oh, what is he doing? Bug up, bug up, bug up. We gone. We gone. You don't run from nobody with this team. Nobody. I can win with God squads. I can win with the Saints team. I don't care who it is. There's just certain things you have to do, guys. Beautiful play by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on Randy Moss. I can guarantee you he probably don't really know how to throw the ball. He should have probably if he high passed it, he probably would have got it over my head. But I think he just threw it and floated it, which is something you don't do. You have to high pass, especially if you're playing classic. It looks like he was playing, I'm not sure if he's got the classic on or what, but this year, man, you got to really, really, really make sure you put the right touch on that ball. They almost want you to be like an NFL quarterback. You know what I mean? And for some people, that's hard to do. That's hard to do. All right, so we back again. We're going to try some more man coverage. Okay, bam. Here we go. We got everybody locked up. Everybody. Boom, get that out of here. Get that out of here, dude. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Like I said, simple adjustment. Don't do too much. I'm not doing too much. All I'm doing is crashing down, playing over the top. That's it. Because I know Randy's on one side. You got to know, you got to be aware of your personnel. These receivers ain't that fast. Look at that. You ain't going nowhere. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. 3rd and 10. He back at the line of scrimmage looking stupid. He only got a minute left. Why are you running the ball? Why are you doing it? Here we go again, guys. We in cover 2 man this time. Now, he gets us right here. He does get us right here. I wasn't expecting that dude to make that cut like that, but that is Devontae Smith. I'm like, okay, cool. It is what it is. My guy couldn't keep up with him. Whatever. It is what it is. The key here is that make him use his timeouts, play back enough to where you don't let him switch. So we switch defenses totally. Now, it looks like we're in a cover 2. But this is a cover 2 show 4. This is a cover 4 show 2. That guy gets picked up. I go for the pick for the win, and he bats it down. Guys, don't y'all hate that? I freaking hate it. So here we go again. Cover 4 show 2. Boom. He realized that the outs are open. I'm like, oh, man. What do we do here? We switch it up. Okay, because now he knows this is open on this. So guess what? What is it? The defense looks the same, right? I bring this guy down just a little bit to protect the middle. I'm stuck on the D-line, so I got to depend on my defense. And bam! Just like that. They want it. They hungry for it. You got to be hungry for it. So he has to use a timeout right there, which is key. Because we just backed him up. So it's 2nd and 21. I try the same play that I think that he's gonna, I use Matthew for. So I go to the outside, he's going to the middle, and boom, like I said, Marcus Williams in that spot. Had it been Marcus May, we'd been looking so sad right about now. Do not put Marcus May at your top free safety position, or you'll be a sad pony. You'll be a sad little pony. All right, so we put somebody in the middle this time. Ooh, Trey Henderson is coming off that edge. Forcing him to throw a 3, 2, 1, and boom, we got him. We got it. No more plays for this guy. We got him. Not even enough time to call timeout. We got it. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. Even though Andrus Peat played his little heart out, it's all about you. It's about what you believe. Do you believe in these guys? Do you believe? If you believe, guys, you can achieve. Madden Marine right here tonight showing you that. So, guys, with that being said, please, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment. If you got something to say, and subscribe. And I'm the Madden Marine. I'm out.